Hello everybody and welcome to a brand new Elder Scrolls Online video. As the video says, the Sanctorium. I am in it by myself. I just want to kind of check it out, hear your guys' thoughts and opinions of the trial. So it basically starts inside the city of Clockwork City. It's on one of the sides of it. And it's the Sanatorium, I think is what it's called. But I have no idea what I'm getting myself into here, guys. I'm feeling like maybe I bit off more than I could chew, especially by going in by myself. These look like these could be his two allies that he summons. Maybe if I go this way first and see if I can take out like one of the other bosses or something first and then come back. This is on normal, so not sure what the what we have to do, but it looks like this could be a boss. That is 10.9 million health. So that could definitely well be a boss. Is that gonna stand up? I don't know. Ooh, that thing drops poison. That's not good. So, ooh, this thing's got a poison wave, it does. That's crazy. Oh, and it does summon ads. It does summon ads. Do these ads also have 10 million? They have 1 million health. That's pretty crazy. Lots of poison damage. Lots of poison damage. So, really interesting mechanics here for this fight. Gotta get a couple good hits on this guy so I can get my stamina built up. What? The dude's got rocket feet? That's so cheap. I don't have rocket feet. Oh, man. Yes, I am in the new trial by myself, guys. I am crazy. But you kind of have to be. In order to do the testing and stuff and on PTS, you kind of have to be a little crazy. Unless you're, like, lucky and you have a guild that you can do things with. But so far, I have to admit, it doesn't seem like it's too bad. Whoa. That's pretty bad. And I do run out of I have resource issues like crazy when I'm in dungeons or in this by myself. Because I'm using way more than I should. Trying to take care of these guys. This guy's going to be a pain, though. If you have a good group, though, those ads are going to be dropped pretty good, pretty quickly. Well, the place where you're going to have a lot of issues is that boss has lots of poison damage. So, really, really crazy. I think I'm going to go ahead and die, though, so we can go check out the other boss. Just because it would be really interesting to see. I mean, I would love to take my chances at seeing how far I could, if I could solo this. Right now, I can say without a doubt, I could probably attempt it, but depending on how many ads do show up. Okay, you just knocked me down again. So new first boss on the Saint something or other. This thing's rough. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna let it kill me. So really interesting mechanics there. Lots of poison damage. Pretty much stay out of the red. The ads do a leap attack with what appears to be a massive damage smash when they land, and then on top of that, you have a lot of electrical damage being applied to you. As you can see here, you have pulse, hydraulic sweep, that kind of thing. We're just going to go to the way shrine, and then we're going to go back in and go right up to the boss again, but this time we're going to go after the other boss. So this is the main entrance, by the way, what it looks like. It's pretty cool. You come in through that glowing portal. Really cool thing. But I'll show you guys where this is on the map so you guys can see. It is right here. This is where I'm at. I'm in the Asylum Sanctorium. Really crazy place. And I am within the Brass Fortress right now. I came right here, and I went to the Transmutation Center, and then I went right to this spot. And really kind of wanted to just check this out to see how difficult this could really be for, you know, a group. So that way I have an idea of when I come in here with a group of how the fight's going to be. Being a tank, it is most important for a tank to know the mechanics. You learn the mechanics first before anybody else, because you have to learn them. Because it's your job to maintain those, like, to know those mechanics and how to keep your people alive. So we know that this guy over here is the one boss. It looks like the other one's going to be a dual wield boss. Now you can do this on normal mode to get the asylum weapons, but I guess if I go right through this door or something, maybe, I don't know, I'll go right, like if I go right to the boss, apparently it's on like Donkey Kong. And we can bypass these first groups and go right to the boss himself, and we'll have to fight all three. So let's take a look at this one and his mechanics real quick. Like I said, being a test monkey myself, I'll take the beating. So this one looks like a dual wielder. So it looks like they might have an AoE spin attack or something. Oh, they do poison. They do poison, guys. Oh, and fire. That's not pleasant at all. Oh, and then they do an AoE thing that does a wave of damage continuously. So really, oh my God, you gotta be up on top of this, like, really good. Even with blocking, I don't think you would be able to do it. I honestly don't. You would, yeah, you're not gonna be able to block through that kind of damage, guys. So this guy here is gonna be a lot more challenging. Because he does, we only got to see a little bit of his mechanics. He's a tough one. He does dots from his axe attacks. He does the AoE damage, you know, that ticks damage. And then on top of that, he does some really heavy attacks. And then he summons adds that hit for a lot. So this is going to be a boss that you're going to really have to get down the mechanics on. To really understand them. But just watching for those mechanics alone, you know your healer's going to have to stay at a good range, but they're going to have to keep a lot of tick heals. So they're going to need, like, rapid regeneration, excuse me, healing springs. And if they're a Templar, they're going to want to use their AoE heal. And then if they're Nightblade, you're going to want to use your refreshing path. If you're a Warden, you don't get any tick heals. You get a lot of burst heals and a lot of heals like that. So you got to use a lot of the resto staff stuff to perfect those, or to get the better heals. We'll put it that way. So let's go see if we can find the final boss. And it looks like he could be. Is that him back here? He's not on that platform. And he's not right here either. So I'm guessing that there has to be a little trick that you have to do to get the boss to spawn. And I might have already skipped that trick because I came in here and tried to take on the trash without him. And I'm going to guess that is where we fight the main boss, is down there. It looks like a really, like the perfect spot for it would be in that place below. We'll see if we can jump over the side. Nope, can't jump over the railings there. And can't jump through the center, but it looks like that's where we could possibly fight the main boss, is down there. Interesting. So the way this works is if you take on all three bosses at one time, you basically take on the hardest difficulty possible. If you take out each mob standalone, you still can get your asylum weapons, because you can get them on normal mode, but you do have to beat these bosses. So you can take each boss by itself separately, which seems to be the better option than taking them on to learn, at least until you can get the mechanics down. This will definitely be a 3-tank fight. If you do this as a group, or in a group, you're going to need 3 tanks to be able to tank that, because you're not going to be able to tank one of those. Oop. Let's see. There's an opening mechanism. I might be able to go in here without the... I mean, we might be able to just face the boss outright. Let's see. I'm scared. What the... You're kidding me. So this guy is a fire... one of the big fire demon Daedras. And he does a spark fire, it looks like. He doesn't seem too tough, though. I mean, he doesn't seem too challenging right now. But his little buddies haven't joined in. And I'm kind of getting leery about that, because when they do, I'm going to die. So he does a big AoE shock thing, which isn't too bad. That right there is very painful. I don't know what he... Oh my god, he even puts major breach or major fracture on you. Oh my gosh. That's not cool, man. So he does put major breach and major fracture, which is like just cheap, in my opinion, if he gets that. Definitely going to need a main tank to stay on top of this guy. Blood spawn, because the amount of damage you're going to take, health isn't an issue. Heals shouldn't be an issue. What's going to be an issue with that fight is the large area of damage that he has, the large spectrum, like space of damage where he places damage, is going to be the bigger issue, because that's a big area of effect. So your people are definitely going to have to stay up to the side. Your healer is going to have good range to reach you. And then on top of that, you're going to need, you know, sword and board tank most definitely for this. If you want to get the better survivability, because I don't think there's a damage shield out there that could take a beating like that. It was just stripping my damage shield. So I would definitely say sword and board tank. No, I would not block 100% of the time, but I would definitely think about blocking, like standing and blocking if you get hit by that poison or that lightning until you get out of it, and then go in and taunt, you know, do your stuff. Definitely some challenging mechanics to learn for newcomers and old players alike. I personally have to say I like this. I like the little bit of challenge that it has. Like, I personally would go and take out the 2 ads before I would take on the final boss, till I got those mechanics down of fighting those guys. Then I would work on facing the main boss. But like I said, definitely some really cool mechanics here. I personally like them. I know a lot of people would probably feel differently. It's just, it all depends on the person. But I love challenging content, and that's definitely got some challenge behind it on that boss. So that's pretty much it for the Asylum Sanctorium. For a brief rundown of how it is and some of its mechanics, until we can get in here and actually start playing in it. On the live side, I only see like maybe Hodor, and I forget the US one, server or group that runs a lot of these things and usually clears them before they come off PTS. I don't see anyone else really clearing those things before PTS is over. And then once PTS is over and we can get in and start doing it on live, I think we'll see a lot more people doing this on normal mode more than they do on VAT, just to get some of those Asylum weapons. Those Asylum weapons are really cool. So, but that's it for the Asylum Sanctorium. Like I said, if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you guys want to see more videos by me, hit that subscribe button. Other than that, I want to thank you all for watching. Until next time, have a wonderful day, and this guy will see you all later. Bye.